No, no.
Woo! Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Listen,
Good.
y'all, we wanted to come real quick and just do some quick follow up tips. We want to make sure that you're putting money in your pocket. We want to make sure that you know how to make that money. Absolutely. Not just today, but in the future too. So, the first thing that we're going to talk to y'all about is the preferred customer. I know that I've done videos and you've seen me do this stuff, but when you get your book in your hand, the first thing that I'm going to ask that you do is take a selfie holding the new book and text that out to all your folks so that they know there's a new book out and so that they know that you have sent them one. So when you do your preferred customer that we've talked about, and if you don't understand it, please reach out. We want to make sure that you understand this beauty tool. It is amazing. When you purchase this book, you can get 10 for $4.50 on section 2, and it has everything in it, as you already know. But guys, for 90 cents a copy, you can send this to all your customers and they get samples. We can't buy this book, buy samples, put it together and mail it to them for 90 cents. This is such a deal. So please, please, please make sure that you're doing that on a quarterly basis. But follow up. Y'all, the key is following up with your customers. You want to send them that text or an email or however you communicate with them with your face and the face of this book so that they're looking for it, so that they know that it's coming. How many of y'all still have customers that dog ear the pages? Hello, I still dog ear my own pages. You can do the link as well, but this PCP, y'all, when you take the time to make these phone calls and follow up, shoot them a text, shoot them a PM, but you have got to follow up. That is the key because people look through this thing and they want what's in here. We're so blessed to have a company that takes care of us and does all the research to know what's the latest and the greatest. And we are right there with the latest and greatest. So please make sure you're doing the follow-up. There is a report. Stephanie was saying that you could print. I didn't know that you could. I don't know what she's talking about.
Right. So you can go into your business tools and then under your preferred customer program. And then at the top of that bar, and we can do that maybe another time, right? Because when we just hear it, we're like, what? Or maybe it's just me. And until you do it, then it might register. And maybe you need to do it 1 to 10 to 100 times, and then it'll register. But anyways, yes, there is this handy tool that you can print under preferred customer program, and you can select that you want even birthdays, anniversaries, if you have all of that information in there. But we're talking about preferred customer. So you would click on that summer preferred customer. You can also do spring, because if you haven't followed up with your spring, that is cha-ching waiting.
Amen.
So it's not too late to do that too. And then you can choose, do you want their name? Do you want their address? Do you want their phone number? Want their email? You decide what you want. Okay. So at least their name and their phone number, right? And that way you can follow up. And for instance, this gal, she sent 21 books, and I'm suggesting, write your paycheck, a $50 minimum order per person that you send one to. And 50, that's not even their skincare set. That's maybe 2 to 3 items of the new, not even their basics. So anyways, the point is 21-cent books times the $50 order is $1,050 sold.
Money.
Fun people on only $50. What if you did that this month, next month, and the following month, or made it $100? Anyways, there is fortune in a printed paper and a tracking sheet.
Yes.
Amen.
So I love all of that, right? And I got to tell you, a couple different things in here that were rolling through my head as these amazing ladies were talking about it. First of all, I send 2 or 3 to myself, right? So why do I do that? I call myself preferred customer 1, preferred customer 2 with my home address.
Yes.
And I pay the 90 cents and I get it. Now, of course, they haven't arrived here yet, but it will look the same on the back as it does to your customer. And it has the sample included. Now, why do I do that? So that I can have them in my little bag when I'm rolling around town. and I meet somebody and I'm like, I got a gift for you. And I give them this. We have a great training that if you'd like a link, you go ahead and drop that in the comments from Angel Fry about giving these lookbooks out as a gift, right?
Yeah.
So that's a great training. You got to hear it. So I do that so that you can do it for as many as you want, 10, 4, 2, it don't matter. Just get a couple in your hand so that you've got them with a sample in it. So you can offer that as a gift. The other really super cool thing first of all, you got to see this as a tool, right? So a carpenter don't go to work without his hammer. So this is like a tool for us, right? So this can be used, just get creative. You guys, you can get creative. There's the look. I'm just looking for it right now. There are 2 looks in a lookbook every single time it comes out. You guys, this is a tool. So you could even seriously, you could tape these samples into that book on her face and give that as a gift. You can make that an appointment. You can say, I'm going to pop this in the mail to you. It'll be loaded. I call it a loaded lookbook, right? So even if you don't have them on your PCP list, you can still use this as a tool. Okay, for sure. The other thing, you guys, have you ever sat down and looked through it? We sit down at a restaurant and look through a menu, don't we? This is a menu. So did you guys ever realize that we've got the Mary Kay Famous Favorites in here? Wouldn't it be great if you sent a picture of this to your person and said, hey, what kind of sample can I pop in the mail for you today? Right? Yes. So many different things. Mind you, on our phone, you can actually get this in a PDF. You can ask your director for the link. That will never change. And you can have this in your phone. And guess what you can do? You can screenshot a beautiful picture of any of these pages instead of trying to do it, like this, right? With all the weird lighting and stuff. So anyways, that's my take on this PCP.
Great. Perfect.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Like Stephanie was saying, also the influx, what happens when all this goes out? When this goes out, my phone starts ringing. My emails start popping. I have not picked up phone. You have some that won't, but you have a lot that will.
Yes.
They'll be like, hey, I got your catalog in the mail. I need blah, blah, blah. I was so glad it came.
And the app. When these go out, I have customers that just go on the app and order.
Yeah.
So don't miss that boat as well. You have got to let people know about your app and send them a book, because you have folks that will not want to bother you because they don't want to be bothered, but they want their stuff.
Yeah. Hey, that's the truth. Now, Gina, what do you got over there talking about maybe some gift giving in May?
Y'all, I'm telling you, I have a young lady right now that just blew my mind because she works an odd shift and she keeps these 2 things in her car. And while she's in car line, she takes her eye makeup off and her makeup off with these. Everybody knows that the oil-free eye makeup remover is the best selling product. They just know it's the best thing going today. But she is sitting in car line and taking her eyes off. And while she's sitting in car line, I can't get the box open. She's doing her micellar water and she's taking everything off. She said, so when she gets the kids home, she's ready to jump right through the shower and her day has been done. And now she's switched into mom gear. But I just thought that was amazing. She said, after I get out of the shower, I do all my supplements. But this gets me into walking in the door and just getting right in the shower. So guys, these are 18 a piece. It's simple stuff, but that is an amazing gift. And then who does not want the eye patches? Come on. This is the cappuccino for your eyes. Oh, I love the box, Stephanie. So these amazing beauties are going to depuff, de-stress. It is like a quick fix. And I don't know about you guys, but I will use them on my marionette lines as well as around my eyes.
Oh yeah.
When my feet hit the floor in the morning, I will put these on sometimes before I turn the coffee pot on. Let's just be real. And if I use them in the evening, I'll leave them on until time to go to bed and let that stuff soak in. And please, when you finish these, don't throw this away. There's so much yummy goodness in there. You just want to roll out of stuff and all around on your face. Don't throw it away. There's 60 patches in here for 40. Y'all, this is one of the best gifts that I could not even begin to to rave about enough. People call me all the time and say, I need some more of those patches that's taking my wrinkles away. This hydrogel is amazing. And I don't know one person that would not want these as a gift.
Mhm.
You've got bunches of stuff, Miss Stephanie. What have you got over there?
Well, here, let me do mine real quick, and then I'll let Stephanie close us.
Okay.
We got this travel roll-up bag.
Yes.
It's got it all in there, right? There's another training on that from Cindy Williams. This is great for Mother's Day. You can get this.
Oh,
You know the travel roll-up girl. You're consultants. What's in here is the satin lips, satin hands, and then the satin body. And you can ask your director for the link for these little pieces of paper.
nice.
And then in the bottom, there's one as well that says, I love you from the tip of your nose to the bottom of your toes. Now, obviously that would be for maybe a wife. There's actually some for mom. So you can get this, put a little shred in there, and you can put in the satin body, which is 60. You can put in the full-size satin hands, which is 36. And then you can do the satin lips, which is 22. And of course the bag is 36. And then you can make up your special. Usually I'll take whatever, like $30 off and end on a whatever, 149, like make it something like that. So that's my little Mother's Day.
Oh, love it. And then that bag is just so useful. You can rip
Ah.
off those pouches and you can keep that pouch, like Gina said that her client does. And how genius. We're all pressed for time, or so we tell ourselves. Some is truth, some maybe not, right? That
That's right.
pouch, the roll-up bag could have your eye makeup remover with cotton balls, a washcloth, and like you said, the micellar water. That could all be together in the pouch in your car. That way you could also get that mode of, I got to take care of me. Just like if you're on a plane and they tell you, if you listen, if your oxygen mask comes down first, who do you take care of first? You. That's hard for me.
That's right.
I understand too. But just like Gina's client, she is taking care of her first. So good job, lady. Good job. So we are talking about sensational, right? Have you given the Mary Kay Thinking of You fragrance? I
No.
actually, when I give this a lot instead of a bouquet of flowers when somebody has a loved one who has passed.
Oh,
Thinking of You. That way they can either keep it or they can pass it on, but you have a fragrance. You actually have a jewelry charm that is on a lobster clasp that can come off that you could put onto a zipper pull. And there is a heart on that. So when your fingers are on there, you will always feel a heart touch, right? Or a kiss, or that somebody is thinking about you. Not only do you get fragrance and a jewelry charm, this is just how genius the company is for us, right? You take off the box lid, which already has a bow. And when you open this up, you could write a personalized note or prayer or something.
how awesome.
Don't even need to get a gift card. It is all right here. And it's not just for moms. It can be for friends. It can be for nurses, like what I just said, when you're thinking about somebody, thinking of you. That is general. Graduations, birthdays, bridal and baby showers. You're thinking about them, right? And then you can, make a little tag, or gosh, these are everywhere. Pinkprinting.com that says you are sensational. So that way you're also putting a smile on somebody's face. Gina was talking about the Mary Kay eye petal patches or face angel wings. That is what this box is that you can use on occasion or more often. And then this little box, because it's a tiered like graduation hat, but you can make it look like for mom or Mother's Day or any of those other this is the Indulge Soothing Eye Gel. So that way you can use something all the time or something almost all the time, or you can layer them. So that's a fun graduation hat. It is Teacher Appreciation Day and Week. So, a lot of people think of apples for teachers and doctors, and there's a lot of printables. Okay, get this in the right way. There we go. Oh, there we go. So you can just print that. Also, we can share the links. If you do on cardstock instead of regular paper, it won't ever try and curl up and get flimsy. And we have apple almond lotion and shower gel This was actually a pair of socks that I just wrapped around. So it's kind of like a leg warmer for that. But that way, and this would just be what, a $14, I think, price
Yeah,
point.
nice.
So, and then because we're only talking to business women, that would be $7. And honestly, this was a pair of socks left over that I even got free from the company back at Christmas time when we got them with the Mint Bliss. But the colors are perfect with
Yes.
the almond or even the berry vanilla. And then one more idea to share, and we have so many. Hands down, you're the best teacher around. But I also took out teacher and just said you're the best around because you give it to anybody, right? And so it's just the boxes of, and they're blinged. These are actually kind of like stickers, but they're gem stickers that you get on a full sheet at the Dollar Tree. And it just adds a little bling, and you wrap around ribbon, and then tape doesn't stick too good to ribbon, but if you just keep pressing it, you'll make it. And then I tucked in the top of the ribbon into the top of the box. So like I said, I've made them where it says you're the best around. So you could give this to anybody, a coworker, a friend, and it is simply hand soap and the Mary Kay Sexy Sanitizer Spray. You're the best around.
I love it.
Oh, sexy sanitizer spray. That's awesome.
That's what I got.
That's wonderful.
Yes, yes. Well, there you go, guys. So what do you think? That's some pretty good training on a Tuesday morning.
Right.
And pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone.
Pick
Yeah.
up the phone, guys. There is money to be made. There is no reason you should ever be able to use the words, I can't afford it. You may not choose to afford it, but you can afford it. Please pick up the phone and follow up with your customers. There is a fortune in the follow-up. And how many of you want somebody to help you with your gift giving so you don't have to go to Walmart?
Yes.
Ask them. Offer your services. It will blow your mind. Be
Mhm.
great to your customers. They will be great to you.
Yes. Amen to that, Gina. All right, guys. We will see you next time.
Bye. Be a good